Hi, so this month it's December, which means that there's Christmas, but that sort of, I don't know, confuses me a bit because in the past years I haven't really had any friends and such. I mean, because I was bullied in high school and college, well, my first college. I swapped college when I was 18, but I was bullied, so there wasn't really anyone to give presents to or anything, so, there's no real fault. I didn't have anyone to give presents to, and I didn't really get presents off people, so. But this year I'm at university, and I think that I probably do have some friends now. Well, at least people I hope will be my friends, or I would consider friends. So therefore, it's the first year I've had to think who I'm gonna get presents for, or cards for, or whatever. Um, so yeah, that's the first thing. I mean, it's December, and so that means there's Christmas. And I'm not really that brilliant at the whole friends and things thing. I mean, because obviously I was bullied in high school and college, and I didn't really have any friends. It just right. I got well, I won't go into it, but I don't really know exactly how to talk to you. I suppose that's why I do the whole YouTube thing, because I got bullied for things like my accent and the way I looked. So I figured that if I made videos, then eventually I'd just get used to it. And I'd be alright with it, at least, if even if other people aren't. Um, Eventually. And hopefully I'm getting better at the whole social thing. I mean, when I changed college when I was 18, I didn't really know what to say to people really or anything, so I didn't really make any friends that year. I mean, I wasn't bullied in my second college, but I didn't really talk to anyone very much there. Nothing really happened, and when I came to university on the first day, I didn't talk to anyone. But then in Freshers Week, I just started talking to people, just started. So. But another thing about that is because I didn't have any friends or anything in college and high school. I occasionally go to the cinema alone, and that's okay. I like the cinema. The cinema is good. I go whenever I want. It's fine, and I don't think you need someone else to be there to go to the cinema. Um, I know it's socially more acceptable to go to places with people, but it's okay, I think, to do things alone. That's just fine. But there's a theatre down the road now, and I know some people don't go to the theatre much, or think it's too expensive or whatever. But I think I would. I mean, I have been to the theatre a lot. I mean, not a lot, but I have been before. I think I go like once a year or something. Um, so yeah, I would like to go to the theatre down the road, but then I thought it'd probably be awkward going alone, because if we do at the theatre, it's different than the cinema, because you've got an intermission, which if you're alone would just be sitting there in silence, I suppose, alone. Well, with ice cream, because an intermission at a theatre is just like an ice cream break, which sounds really weird because, the theatre is supposed to be like more posh and things than a cinema, and then they have an ice cream break in the middle, you know? Doesn't make much sense, but that's how it is. So, anyway, I think there is a point to this. Yes, tonight I went and saw Mark Watson down at the theatre alone. Mainly because I only got one ticket. Right, I went on eBay and typed in tickets down to the theatre, and one came up. Well, several came up. It's quite weird knowing how much other people around you in the theatre have paid. I mean, I paid £1.40 for my ticket, but the people to my right paid £9 each for the tickets, because I saw theirs on eBay too. Things, and it's quite weird knowing how much everyone around you paid and things. But yeah, I went to the theatre alone because I only got one ticket. Well, it was only an option for one ticket. I suppose I could have tried paying more and got loads more. I don't know, but sorry, what eBay auctions work. So anyway, I went to it alone. It was very good actually, I think, but person to my right didn't laugh. I don't get that. But in the second half, like after the interval, what Mark was talking about being a comedian and how some people think it's like really brave because you're on stage in front of all those people, and he was saying, well, he mentioned he did actually point in my direction and say that there was someone who wasn't laughing and it was putting you off, and you try and ignore people like that. And I was thinking, yeah, exactly, the person next to me is not laughing. And after he said that though, the person next to me kept on, texting or whatever. It's quite annoying when people text or something in a film or something like that, because then, in a cinema, it's like a burst of light because the whole cinema is dark, and then suddenly, lightness, one just speck of light. It's really strange. It's like, that tiny bit of light in a cinema seems to fill the room just because it's the only light in the room apart from the screen. So, it can be very distracting. I don't think people should text during films. But also, how much did you pay to get in there and you're texting? It's like, if someone's in the cinema, they probably paid, I don't know, £7 or something. Unless they've got an unlimited ticket like me. But if you're in the theatre, you probably paid more, unless you got it off eBay or something. And to sit there and text or go on the internet or something, it just seems like a waste of money and time and effort. But anyway, I went to the theatre, it was good, and that's about my day. Sorry, I didn't really want to tell people in advance that I was going to the theatre, in case it was like a scam or something, You don't worry about tickets being fake or something. Get there, go, oh, there, it's over. Effectively, for only paying £1.40 for my ticket on eBay, I paid more for the ice cream at the theatre than I did to actually go to the theatre.